Great self-leadership leads to even better results through perseverance and grit. This was an idea that Brian and I kept bringing up during our conversation about his role at John Driscoll and Company agency. He works there as a financial advisor, and Brian usually what he does is find leads for the company and advises them on certain products and services that he can provide to them. This is in the financial service industry, so a lot of it has to do with networking and also knowing what you got to do and what to say at certain times. Using Brian's experience, we will discover that the key to being a successful leader is staying true to yourself and what you stand for, as others will follow in your lead, becoming leaders themselves within the company. While interviewing Brian, I asked him, what kind of routines do you do to help you stay on track so you don't fall off the routine? What he said is that he makes his bed every day. It helps him gain a sense of accomplishment and also sets up his day for success as he already did one successful thing throughout the day. He also has a mantra he uses whenever things get down. He says, positive thoughts lead to positive outcomes. Whenever he starts thinking negatively, he just says the mantra. It brings back to positive thoughts. This works whenever he's down on clients or does not have many leads. So it's always good to have a positive outlook, he says. He's also setting daily goals that are accomplishable. So things that he knows he can do successfully that eventually will help him work towards his goals within the company. This is key due to the nature of this industry because sometimes your goals can't be too high due to certain events because things become cyclical at times. To strong self-leadership, Brian says, everyone rubs off on him. So if you see one person becoming a slacker or loafing around, if everybody else is a self-leader, they want them to succeed just as much as they do. So they help out. So this is the culture they have instilled within the company of John Driscoll, and they continue to bring to do that as I visit every now and then. So they always use teamwork. For example, as presented before, they ask each other questions. There's no problems with that. Whether it's they can go up to the CEO and ask questions, or just anyone that has any common knowledge on what they want to know. Teamwork is always good as it helps collaborate between the people, especially and also helps create a good foundation for leadership within the company. Now, when it comes to his work routines, he says to be prepared at all times. This is key in being a leader due to show that you're competent, others will see you as a leader if you are competent. He also models himself according to the top performers in the industry, due to because that helps him gain power within the company as well as influence on other agencies around the region. Additionally, while copying the top performers, he also tries to model himself for others just entering in the industry. Therefore, trickling down to the very last person in the company that according to seniority. This helps maintain that leadership culture within the John Driscoll and other places in the country, and overall establishes that leadership is key to everyone's success within there. When it came to ethics, Brian never had to cross his own moral beliefs or anything. Within the finance and insurance industry, you're helping people out, he said. You want to help them succeed in case anything happens, and you're there to help them back up. In saying this, Brian just took a second, and thought about the certain leadership roles he's gained within the company. He said it changes throughout the year. Each person leads one project, another leads another. But at the end of the day, every person respects each other's decisions. This is important within a company such as this because it shows that everyone's empowered to become a leader, no matter what position or how much productivity you have. And this is important when it comes to leadership.